Hi, this is John Flynn. This is Cobbly Advertising. And today we're going to talk about the silly upsell in recruitment marketing. The silly upsell in recruitment marketing. Yes, I was on the phone with a client. And I was on a phone also with a large recruitment corporation. They were doing the landing page, and I'm doing the mobile marketing aspect of the campaign, which I usually don't like to split up that way, but the client wants it that way because they're trying to figure out, how to start a campaign, and I figure, that's fine because I know all the tricks of the trade. I've been in agencies for a very long period of time, so I know the speak. I know the deal, so, at least I can interpret from this guy. Initially, I told him I wouldn't do it this way and said I would invoice you and walked away. But he convinced me to stay, extended my contract, and so, who am I not to help a client? So anyway, in the initial meeting, I'm trying to bite my lip on the phone. They talked about landing pages and, it's going to be done by da-da-da, who does exclusive medical landing pages. And Johnny, you ever heard of da-da-da? And I'm like, no, I've never heard of da-da-da. I love these guys. They think like, well, everybody's heard of da-da-da. No, I haven't, because I don't care about da-da-da. I think da-da-da is silly. If da-da-da has been in this business for like more than like a year, then da-da-da is probably doing everything wrong, because the world has changed, right? We got 3.8% unemployment, 2.2% increase in salaries in one quarter. Nurses are nowhere to be found, nowhere, along with IT people. So, I can go and for $300 design a great WordPress landing page for recruitment that will have Google Analytics, a Facebook tracker, and an email tracker in it, and all kinds of bells and whistles, and all of the client needs in order to move forward, but not something that we need a whole giant corporation to do. Also, and I got a great kick out of this. This is like from the 90s. Is that they have a database of all the RNs that graduated over the last 10 years and da-da-da-da. So when they land on the landing page, it's going to say, hello, Sally, or hello, Nancy, and then, they go to the page. So this personalization is somehow going to increase the conversion rate. And we didn't even talk about the conversion rate, right? They're setting up a landing page, and there was no discussion about what the conversion rate is. I don't know. I consider that kind of important. If they're going to be such an expert in landing pages, the first thing that I would start promoting is what my conversion rate is, right? If it was like a 5% conversion rate, I would be all over it. I'd be like, we have a 5% conversion rate. So I don't know what that means. So, now the digital traffic is 63% mobile, and with the mobile IDs that I send over, there's no way, because it's illegal from the SSPs on, or from the providers on, that to have the name included in any of the ID markers, ever. People would go to jail. In fact, if I found out in my data had it, I would erase it, delete it, and apologize to anybody I needed to apologize to. Say, I'm sorry. So that means 63% of people who land on the page is that their name is not going to be put on the landing page, and it's just going to say stupid welcome. Then it had some generic YouTube video about torchbearers and something, and then at the end they had the logo for the company I'm working for. So, it's just absolutely ridiculous. So, I'm just biting my tongue in the back. And, my job is to drive focused traffic and break out ad sets by demographic behavior, which we've done. We've done by 20 by 29 age group. We've done women for nurses, and they both have done well in separate markets. So, we're proceeding with that. So anyway, I got on the phone right after the meeting with my client, and I said, they wanted to sell the client some Google AdWords, but they didn't call it Google AdWords. They said just Google, which I found interesting, because that's automatically being sneaky, because it's like you want to partner with Google. No, it's Google AdWords, okay? And there's a big difference, okay? Now, I'm not bashing Google AdWords. I still think it's a great tool. But if you're not spending $5,000, $10,000 a month in Google AdWords, then I'm not sure if you should be in that business, because it takes a long time and a lot of money to get that. Now, I know people who, got that Google AdWords dialed in, and they're doing a great job with it, and they're just the Google AdWords experts. And God bless you. There's nothing wrong with it. It can be done. The theory's great, but it takes a lot of cash, right? And to pitch this client, Google, then I had to explain to him when I called him on the phone later that I mean Google AdWords, while we're doing everything else, was wrong. Because, let's do what we're doing. Then figure out if what we're doing is, like, good. So, I mean, that's just, silly, so, I mean, and a little underhanded, okay? So, I'm just saying that you have to be careful who you're talking to. You have to be careful with these big agencies, because they're gonna promise you the moon. They're gonna tell you that they have all this kind of optimization and all this stuff, but you don't know what they have, right? They're just doing a sales pitch for you, right? You better talk to people, right? And I would, and these guys flew over to Oregon and shook hands with the CEO and da 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 da. So, I would be very careful if I were you. So, I mean, be careful, especially if you sit at the table and they're like, throwing more stuff on the table. So that would be bad, So, you don't want to do that. We have a great mobile marketing recruitment program. It does very well. It's very simple, very modern, very sleek, very easy to explain. John Flynn, copy advertising, give me 1 month. 1 month of your mobile marketing campaign. And if I pull any crap, like mention Google, which I mean Google AdWords, anywhere through this campaign, please fire me right there on the spot.